Here we have a System 6 firepower. Came in this transistor, which would be, let's see, Q14, which controls solenoid 1, was completely fried. I mean, this thing was just shattered in half and singed the entire portion of the board here. So we've got that all cleaned up. Got a new TIP 102 as well as a 2N4401. Our resistors thankfully survived the catastrophe there. But I went ahead and rehabbed the boards as well. Got new 0.156 headers here throughout. The interconnect had already been swapped out at one point, but we did go ahead and add NVRAM here to the board, as well as swapped out the 0.156 headers here on the MPU. And go ahead and get this thing fired up. So we've got high score to date, as well as last game played, which is none. The lamp matrix dancing, and no coils on. The System 6 allows for free play, which in return turns the coin lockout off, which they did for I think just System 6 and 6A, and then whenever they switch to 7, anytime you put the game into free play, it leaves the coin lockout on, which makes sense, like Hibbler had said in one of his previous videos there, because why would you allow for coins to be inserted into a game that's on free play? But anyways, we will go ahead and get this thing into test. Cycling all the displays here. So we've got 0 through 9. Those are all working correctly. And moving into the all lamps. And we'll move over here to solenoids. And so the two blue LEDs, those are the flipper grounds. And each solenoid here is aligned just like the transistors here on the board, which go in order. And I think I missed that first special solenoid there, but those are all computer driven as well as switch driven. So those are like your pop bumpers and slingshots, stuff like that there. And there was the first special solenoid. And then moving into the last test, which is switch test, we're going to go through diagonally testing both rows and columns. And the last switch in firepower is switch 58 there, which they were able to do a lot more, which this board had already been modified, but typically the firepower ROMs utilized all 4 of these sockets there, but that can be combined into one single ROM, which is a 2732. And there's a couple of ways to modify the board, which is outlined in PinWiki as far as how to do that there. But we are 100% good to go and get it out of audits there and show that, again, everything's fully working. So thank you so much for sending it.